period there. Anything to make of the way things played out? Arvy ties it. Sorry, Arvy gets one. Looks like he ties it there. They come back. Any thoughts on what you saw there?
I don't know. It's one of those kind of weird plays. And I think if the Blackie obviously was backing in, and he might have touched him a little bit had Zadorov not kept backing up, but Zadorov didn't know he was there, and just an unfortunate play. But at the end of the day, I mean, we didn't score any goals through 2 periods, so it's tough to win.
For you guys right now, you've been finding ways to win more often than not right now. Do you feel like this is a step back, or do you feel like
we played well. We played the same way. Again, it's just finishing. Our offenses don't let us down at times this year, and it was I think it was kind of the same tonight. We just were able to capitalize on our chances, and they got enough on their side of things.
Matt, what more can this group do to get more sustained pressure in the offensive zone?
I thought we had a decent amount of it. Maybe not so much in the third, but first and second period especially, I think we had like 8 minutes of zone time. So we just gotta keep working at it. I mean, it's a combination of being hard on pucks and then making plays. So I think we're doing a good job being hard. I think now it's just time to, have maybe a little more patience at times and not, when we're moving it around, maybe not shooting it, right away sometimes, and know when to shoot and know when to keep moving it. So. We're working on it. It's been something that hasn't been great all season, and for the amount of talent on this team, I don't think we score enough, and we just got to keep working towards it.
Yeah, I thought first period was pretty even, back and forth. I actually thought in the second, although they scored 2, I thought we actually created a lot of chances. I thought we had a lot of offensive zone time, but just couldn't get a goal. Tried to make a push at the end there, but couldn't get enough goals by their goalie.
Arvy gets on the board. It looks like you tie a goaltender interference gets called, and then they go back with the empty netter. Any thoughts, any explanation on how that played out, that sequence there?
Obviously, I mean, we thought we scored, but they called it back for goal interference, and our Kale actually did a really good job of not getting scored on, and then we had 1 minute left to pull the goalie and try to score goals to get an empty netter, and then it's tough to get 2 goals in like 45 seconds.
How frustrating is it to play like that's not reviewable? Because it certainly looked like Blackwell was pushed into the goal. It looked like a clean goal. I mean, but you can't review. Is that?
Oh, you can't? I
don't think on that play you can. I don't think it's reviewable. Okay. Once they call it the goalie interference, it's not reviewable.
Yeah, I mean, it's tough sometimes. I only looked at it once, but I think goalie interference sometimes is tough because as a D-man you kind of push the guy into the goalie sometimes, and I think Colin was just going on net, and he kind of got pushed into the goalie. He definitely didn't mean to hit the goalie, so it's a tough decision sometimes, and it's hard if you can't watch it a couple of times on the video.
I think we played a pretty good hockey game. I think we had a lot of chances to score. We need to capitalize on some of them, and I think we played a good game. They're a dangerous team, but I think we managed to puck well, and we couldn't get the score.
A lot happened in that last 5 minutes or so there. You score, looks like you tie it, goalie interference is called, and they get the empty netter. How did you see that whole sequence play out from your vantage point?
I felt when I scored, I think we were coming there, and I don't know, it's a questionable call, I think, and too bad it didn't go our way, and we just got to rebuild and get ready for Edmonton.
John, what explanation did you receive from the officials regarding the goaltender interference play?
Well, I think when you look at the play, it's a situation where, because there was a penalty called on the play, that you're not able to challenge it. So in a situation like that, if it was called a goal or no goal with no penalty, then one of the 2 teams would have the opportunity to challenge.
Coach, from an overall standpoint tonight, a couple of the guys were saying they felt it played a decent game, but it was a matter of not doing quite enough against Colorado. Did you see that play out in a way that you felt like there was enough for you to win the game, or would you like to see more from that perspective?
Well, I think anytime you don't win the game, you always want to see more. But I think that we had a pretty strong effort. We had some. I thought Juice played very well. I thought their guy played very well. We just didn't find enough ways to be able to get the puck in the back of the net. But I think it was a hard-fought game, and as we've talked about, that it's the other night we had some key situations late in the game, and it worked out, and things went well, and tonight it went the other way. So, I think we got to take some of the lessons from this one, and then it's on to Edmonton.
John, first of all, have you had a chance to see the replay on the interference call?
Yep.
And were you satisfied with the explanation?
Well, it doesn't really matter if I'm satisfied, because the call is what it is, so I can disagree or not, but it's over now. So, I think you have to understand what happens in those situations and how to be able to respond, but I don't think my opinion of the call really matters at this point.
John, are you pleased with the amount of offensive zone possession time that your team has had lately?
Well, I think at some points we have, but I still think that that's another area, I think, for us that we're trying to improve and get more, where you have opportunities to be able to possess the puck, shoot, recover, get seconds, and extend offensive zone shifts more. I think the last couple of games we had some parts of it, but it is something that we are addressing and trying to get a little bit better at here.